Now, if you're meeting me for the first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and also click on the notification icon to keep you updated about my video that will comes up, please. And you have been watching me without subscribing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You're always welcome. I have something I want to emphasize on, and I will try to make this video as short as possible, despite I know I have much I want to talk about. I've made a video of this particular topic in one of my videos, and I'm still going to say something like this right now because I'm pained. Please, married women, please take note. Don't allow a third party to come into your marriage to tell you on how to run your home. Please, I am begging. If you want me to go down on my knees in this video, I'm going to do just that. Don't allow a third party to come into your marriage to tell you how to run that home. Please try to believe that there is nothing like a perfect marriage. There is nothing like a perfect marriage. Marriage is all about two people coming together to form a union. Two imperfect people. Imperfect from different tribes, different families, sometimes different religion. Sometimes we are entirely different background. Now we are coming together as one to form what we call understanding, to build up marriage, to have kids. And you know it's not going to be easy because you and this person did not grow up. Even our siblings will find it very, very difficult on most occasions to do what? To understand ourselves, to even live together in peace. It happens in family, mostly even the ones that are mostly girls. I came from a family whereby we have 5 girls and 3 boys, 8. And in short, me and my elder sister cannot stay 1 week without not having 1 or 2 issues. Now imagine something like that in marriage. No matter the kind of issue you will have in your marriage, please don't bring a third party in your home. Don't give them that right to have a say in your marriage. I see no reason why a married woman, a mother of 6, will advise a new married couple to walk out of a marriage. Why? Because the man is not living up to the standard of the woman. Sorry, let me put it to your hearing, because some of you will say, then who knows whether she's beating and the answer? There's nothing like violence in that marriage. The marriage is just 6 months old. 6 months old marriage. And she seek advice for a woman that she felt that she's a mother of 6. This kid, she's supposed to have experience of what marriage is. And this woman told her to walk out of the marriage. So if this girl is to be her own daughter, she will ask her, please walk out of the marriage, just because the man does not have this. Ladies, you have to try to understand that there's something we call challenges, and we face that in life generally. In our schools, when we're in school, in life, in business, in marriage. There are times when a man will have and he's doing fine in business, and the challenge will come, and that man will go back to square one. That is the time he needs you the most. He needs your support. He needs your understanding. He needs your trust. He needs your advice. Nothing lasts forever. That you don't have today, or because of he's not giving you all you need in that marriage, does not mean he's not going to provide it for you when there is money. Please. Please. There are more single people out there, ladies, looking for a husband. Just any kind of husband, just marry me. And then it took you time to build your relationship, and it's grown from a relationship to marriage. And then you wake up one morning and you feel like you want to walk out of that marriage with no solid reason. Trust me, you're gonna regret it. I advise every married woman, please, let's try to join hands with God and put our marriage in God's hands. Prayer goes a long way in life. Prayer goes a whole long way in life. Some of us, where we are today, you just cannot tell how we're able to get to this level. Sometimes we call it grace. Sometimes we call it God mercy. Without even realizing that God has been the one taking you through those difficult moments down to where you are today, without much of a struggle. Marriage is not bread and butter. Most of you that is in a relationship, you can tell how relationship is. Now talk about marriage, that you live to spend all your life with this person. You know, sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, so you mean I'm tied to this person? You mean it's like this? You know, in a relationship, you feel like you just wake up one morning and say, nah, I'm no longer interested. Marriage is not like that. Yes, you can walk out of your marriage, but most times when we walk out of that marriage, you just remain single like that. Don't allow people to tell you that go walk out of this marriage, you can meet someone else, you can get there are most divorcees out there looking for who to drag out of their marriage for them to be like, for that person to be like them. Most of them are regretting why they leave their marriage today. When things are not working out for your marriage, go in God and prayer. We don't know the power we have, we ladies. We don't know. We are one of the greatest creation on earth that God has created. I mean, ladies, whether single, whether married. Once you are faithful in God in prayer, you lift up your hands to God in prayer, God will hear you. When you feel your marriage is not working out, why can't you call on God? Why can't you invite the Holy Spirit to take perfect control in your marriage? Why can't you go in God in prayer? There is nothing He cannot do. Whatever He cannot do does not exist. He knows you before you were formed in your mother's womb. And He knows that something like this will come up someday. He's expecting you for you to come into Him and say, God, this is the time I need you most in my marriage. This is the time I need you most in my life. How many of God have done that in our marriage? If you know the battle that God has been fighting for you since when you were a baby till now, you will come to realize that God, you deserve all the glory and all the honor. And if you know the people that have been fighting battle for that your marriage not to last, and you're surprised that 5 years in marriage, 12 years in marriage, 15 years in marriage, you know that God has been fighting all your secret battle without you knowing. There are people who have been if you see what they have been doing for you to step out of that marriage, and their whole plans is not working out. Please, I'm not trying to talk you into to stay in a marriage that you felt that you have given all hope, given up. A marriage that you felt like, I'm tired. I'm not trying to talk you to stay into that marriage, but I just want you to have a rethink. Most times that our marriage are not working might be from us. Yes, from the women. Sometimes you try to put yourself in the shoe of your partner. You know why God created a woman? put the woman next to a man? That is because God knows that the woman is what? A vessel that is very patient. God knows that it's only the woman that can put the home in order. Now, let me give you what it looks like in the life of a woman. You see a woman, she walk into a home. A home. Now, this home now happens that is now her home. You see that woman putting things in order. Things are well kept. Things are well clean. You see that woman? You know, marriage change people. The same thing like motherhood. The work of a woman is to do what? To put things together. We are the only one who have that power to bring things up together. And that is why we need patience, tolerance to do those things. If you're a single lady, you don't have these three things: tolerance, patience, and understanding. And you're looking for a man who accepts you for who you are. My sister, you are lying. Because there's no man that will accept you for who you are. You still have time to work on yourself. Because marriage needs a lot of work to be done. Marriage needs a whole lot of work to be done, and it needs understanding and patience and tolerance to take you to go through those times, through those rough times, and through those happy moments, to make things work out. Even when things are working out, you still need patience and understanding. Imagine your husband coming late at night from work or maybe from meeting. Some of you will even stand in the door waiting for him and stand nagging. This is someone that has a whole hectic day. This is someone that needs food and the rest, and you are there nagging. This is something you should have just... I know it's not easy for you to let go sometimes, but sometimes try to let go and try to surprise the man. This is the woman I married. I was even expecting him to shout, he did not. I was even expecting him to talk, he did not. I was actually talking to a man concerning something. Another thing happens to be he's complaining about some of his kid. He's a widower, his wife is late, he has 2 kids. A boy and a girl, both of them are into university. This is the kid he has spent all his time, all his years, in training to become something. And it happens that they are living rough life. He has called them, he has sat them down, talked to them like a father, even cried. Most times they will promise that something like this will not happen again. It will repeat. He has even beaten them, you beat and you get tired. They will still. Then when he drew my attention to something like this, I never know him from Adam, honestly. I just overheard them talking to somebody, and from there, I would just listen to their conversation. And then they told me I'm a lady. Please, sorry, sister. The lady, I don't know if you can help me, because honestly, this is giving me a sleepless night. My 2 kids, the only 2 things I have in this world, the only things I have in this life, Ananani, maybe can't know. I told the man, we have tried talking to them, how far? He said, no way. Beaten, no way. Live that life they live. Live the life, the kind of life they live. So let them see what they are doing from their dad. And this one, what he did, when the 2 kids were back from school, he told us, he went and bought a cigarette and was smoking. And the kids has never seen their dad smoke. Imagine their dad, a believer, a member of charismatic, smoking. Like, Daddy, when did you start doing this? And the son was advising that the smoking is not good, blah blah blah, because the son does not smoke. Oh. This is one of our plans. And he did what? He was smoking. I told his God that, come, let's go out, let's go clubbing. And this man's dressed like, when I mean a crazy dressing, eh? And the son was so surprised. The kind of life he saw the daddy living for 1 week. His son and the daughter called the dad in a meeting and said, Daddy, look at what you are doing to yourself. You are an old man, can't you see? The man said, I'm old man. You should life start now. Life start now. I want to enjoy my life. Since you guys are enjoying it, let me enjoy my life, my dear. Let's go on. Very soon now, you'll see I'll bring in another woman, my own wife. I'm looking for a wife. And you should have my life. It was so surprised. What did they do? They changed, they told a new leaf. Because why? They conceal their character, the worst of their character, in their dad. Sometimes, what I'm trying to say is that sometimes you have to do what? To act like someone, to do what? Just to get a change. You need to become that person. Let that person see that behavior he or she is doing in you. So that person will just, sure, some of them will pinch themselves and say, is it me? They will turn a new leaf. Sometimes we try talking to somebody, giving somebody advice, do this thing. If it's me, somebody cannot do me this thing, no, I cannot try this thing. And it's so easy for we to say that thing. But when we now find ourselves in that situation, we become so dumb. Why? Because it takes one to be in a problem or in a painful position for the other to understand why that person is in exactly that same position or that same painful position. It is who that is wearing the shoe, not where it is. Most people are in marriages today. Why? Because they want it to work. Don't be deceived that there is a beautiful, what they call the perfect marriage. And don't try to play in your marriage like a goblin to look like others, or don't try to make your marriage look more than others. Look more than Shine husband. He's taking good care of her. For that, my husband will take good care of me. See the way Shine is pampering her husband. For that, I will do that. Be who you are. Work on your marriage. Bring in the best you can bring out in your marriage. Marriage needs time. It needs attention. It needs tolerance. It needs patience. And it needs God. When I mean God, God in your marriage can go a long way. Without God, nothing is working. Without God, nothing is working. When you feel that you are going through hard times, when you feel that things are not working for your husband, go down on your knees and call in God. There's a movie I happen to watch. I think let me try to recall the name of the movie. When that movie happens to be that is with a Dominic. She acted the movie, and they both started from scratch. When they met while they were in the NYS. And she was there when the husband was looking for a job. Getting for a job. In short, she was there in the hard time, and now things are now working. The husband now become a multi-billionaire who no longer has time for her in the marriage, and even told her that he's not even ready to plan a baby. In short, he keep telling him that we'll have a baby 2 years from now, maybe next year. And when she comes across each of her friends with kids, she's always pained. Everything about the husband is money, money, money. Oh, I sent you 2 million to your account. Oh, this, oh, that. And they got to a time, she knelt down and said, God, take everything my husband has worked for. Let him go back to be a poor man. God, I want my husband back. And God hit to this prayer and something like this happened. And God hit to this prayer, this happened. And the husband do what? Go back to nothing. And even had an accident and one of the wishing. What I'm trying to bring to your notice is just to let you know that what the prayer of a faithful woman can do. What the prayer of a faithful woman can do. God so much cherish union. God so much cherish marriage. Whatever thing you are passing through in life, whatever thing you are passing through in your marriage, I think you fight the Holy Spirit in your marriage. God, take control. When last did you hold your partner in his hand and speak life into them? Speak life into your husband. When last did you call your children and begin to speak life into your kids? Like my father will always story. He would say, when a mother lay the curse on the child, the father has rights to reverse the curse and it will be reversed. But when a father lay the curse to the child, the mother cannot reverse the curse. I don't know how true is this. But what I'm trying to tell you is that both are one. The father, the mother, they are one. No matter how you bring two sticks that are straight and try to join them, people will always notice that they are what? They are both separate sticks. That they just bring them together to make it one straight stick. But you can always see the difference. That is how marriage is. God bringing two people together to stay. We can always know that these two people are from different homes, different understanding. But in order to do what? To stay together, you need to do what? To agree. If you're a woman, you know that you always say no to whatever your husband say. Please try to work on it. Work on yourself. Your husband has 100% right to give an order, and that order should be carried out. Don't try to put your heads together now. Who is marrying each other? Some of you will say, you that don't have money, you are telling me what to do. Don't give people the access at all to walk into your marriage, to come and tell you how to run your marriage, or to tell you I see your husband with one woman. Are you mad? For what? Don't give people that right. Most of the marriages that are not working out today is because we let people who are not supposed to come into that marriage and have a say, we let them in. Not even your sisters should have a say in your marriage. Not even your mother should have a say in your marriage. Even when things are not working out, try to cover your husband. It is how you present your husband that people will do what? Respect him. If you bring him down, people will step on him like a sand or like a stone. If you raise him up, people will pour respect on him. If you bring him low, people will pour insult on him. Just like they say, the world is enough for the wise. Dear mommies, dear daddy, don't allow a third party into your marriage. Please, don't allow a third party into your marriage. Try to work out things with your partner. Even when you notice one character that you know you don't like, why can't you call the attention of that person? Sweetheart, there's something you do yesterday, I don't like it. Please, don't do it again. I'm begging. When you want to correct someone, please correct that person with love. You don't correct that person as if you are doing you want that person to change by force. Correct that person with love. And if you feel that, oh, you have been calling, oh, this is not the first time that this have been going on, I've been calling his attention. My husband is this, my wife is this. When it's 12 or 1 or 2 a.m. in the night, wake him or her up. Come, let's have a word. Begin to talk like husband and wife at that midnight. Talk, bring the attention of how you met. You should even tell her how much you even love her. Honey, you know I so love you. You're so special. Please add little smile to your face. Then after that, you say, baby, but there's this thing you are doing I don't like, honestly. I guess you did something like this day before yesterday. I'm not happy with it. Please forgive me. If there's anything I've done to you, please forgive me, but please don't do it again. That will sink into his brain and into her brain. Please, marriage is not something that is, how will I put it? You always be trying to be serious with your partner. Sometimes play, me I love playing, Play like kids now. Say don't become old mama, make you don't come play again, or because you don't drop 1 or 2. Play, have fun, joke. Try to be romantic for once. When last did you call your husband when he's at work? Babe, have you eaten? How you doing? How's your day? Oh. You see, create a union, like build kind of friendship bound. That you will be the best friend of your husband or the best friend of your wife, that no matter what, you always confide in you and tell you anything. Build that friendship. Sweetie, guess what? I run into my friend. Hi. If you see hi, hey, we gist. Just even when you know that the thing is just nonsense, still gist him about it. That is the sweetness of marriage. Babe, do you know I just one guy and the guy told me he loves me. Even saying that I'm married, see me wearing wedding ring. Even with my plump belly. And guess what now? Babe, now he's sorted this. You know those things. Gisting. Not only when you go to the market and they give you, when you want to go to market, they give you 4,000 naira or 3,000 naira to cook stew. Now come back and say, baby, you hear the one on half year. Very, very, now that time they just am about. Or when you say, I saw she never go the apple, no toki, 15,000, 35,000, 40,000. Is that the only thing? Gisting, even when you know that this gist you are gisting your husband doesn't have head, it doesn't have tail, still gisting. Sometimes you say funny things to make him laugh. Build your marriage. Let it be fun. Let people see. People want to know how you do it. People always come to you for advice. Yes. Build that marriage.